Welcome back, Pokemon trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and it's time for day 3 of the Kanto x Alola Regional Rumble, also known as Professor Chaz is getting destroyed, but not quite as much as he was on day 1. So, as you saw in yesterday's episode, first of all, our opponent is Alejo with a 1487 rating. I didn't even look at my own rating to let you know how things are starting off today. But I am below the 1500 mark, I know that much. After the video yesterday with my 3 wins, I had some ups and downs, such as a Focus Sash, Shell Smash Cloyster, which could be a problem from this team. If that is going to be one of their lead Pokemon, who do we send in to deal with that? I'm gonna say... I think I'll lead with Machamp. I'm gonna bring Gary, of course, because the Focus Sash is going to allow us to probably take down that Cloyster. I don't know. We'll have to hit it with a pretty powerful Earthquake. I'm thinking if Machamp leads, Cloyster comes in, we can power up punch it. He's not going to survive a hit from this thing, but then Gary has a chance to come in and go for one hit, which could possibly be what we need. And other than that, no, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to leave with Blaze, because if we see the Cloyster, I'm going to go with the Bloom Doom immediately, bring it down to that Focus Sash, and then Gary has a chance to come in, survive with the Focus Sash, or survive with his own Focus Sash, and get the hit. And for the remainder of the team, I'm going to say Machamp's not that bad. Alright, we got the totem music going on. So, yeah, as I said yesterday, I did 3 wins on video, which was pretty cool. I'm happy that I got those recorded since the other matches were kind of hit and miss. And I just want to say, it is really cool to see my Pokemon doing as good as they do sometimes in these Wi-Fi battles. Because as I've said, these are guys that I've had from a long time ago. That's not good. I didn't bring my Marowak. So obviously Blaze is not going to handle this. What I'm going to do is switch into Machamp, because I want Gary to come in with a free switch in if possible. Go for a Dragon Dance and then Earthquake. Would it be enough to take this thing down? I think the defenses are not good on Circuitry. Oh, we see Hypnosis. Okay. Would this be freshly caught out of the wild? If so, go for your Electric Terrain. Wake me up. So what do we do here? I'm going to have my computer lag, apparently, from what I just heard. I'm going to go for a knockoff. If we do manage... Well, we're not going to wake up yet because we haven't spent one turn asleep. You've got Dazzling Gleam, so you're not just fresh out of the wild. You have some attacks. Alright then. And we survive it. But, unfortunately, Machamp is just here to get knocked out. But we'll get up again. You're never going to keep us down. Gary's going to come in. You've got all sorts of crazy attacks now, don't you? So, okay, Machamp does fall. A necessary drop. Sad as it is to say. And you get your Beast Boost of special attack going up? Yes, it is. So, are they going to Hypnosis again? And if so, are they going to land it? Because I would prefer you do not. I want to try and get a Dragon Dance up and go for an Earthquake. If the Hypnosis does connect, essentially I'm going to call it a day for this battle because we will have no chance. There's no reason for my Pokemon to get knocked out when I know I've already lost the fight. Oh, we're already quicker. Alright, just don't land Hypnosis on me. Because if you do, I still gotta call it a match. Go ahead, Discharge. Just don't paralyze me is the thing, too. So, of course, we do handle that with our Focus Sash. No paralysis. Now, the question is, what item does this thing have? So we've seen all 4 of its moves. Discharge, Dazzling Gleam, Grass Knot, and Hypnosis. Now, I don't think your defenses are going to handle this, but you might have a Focus Sash yourself. Nope, down it goes. Alright, so at least we got an Ultra Beast taken care of. But it is cool to see my Pokemon that I've raised ever since. As, like, for example, Gary here is from way back in the Game Boy Advance days of Fire Red. And you have Shadow Sneak? You can't even tell that's a shiny. You know what? Some shiny Pokemon just aren't creative. Now, we're going to see Shadow Sneak from this thing. Or Sucker Punch, probably. Or nothing. And it is not Levitate anymore. Gengar's new ability is Cursed Body. So, if it's a Focus Sash, though, which it is, it survives that. And I'm probably going to disable my Earthquake? Nope, just going to Shadow Ball. So, Gary? Well, Gary was a +1 speed. I was going to say, he outsped, so Blaze might, but no, I forgot. Dragon Dance did get our speed up. I guess the fight is not over just yet. So, if we can manage to land a hit, if we can outspeed, that'd be amazing. Would you switch? I highly doubt it. I'm just going to go with my nice, decent Incinerate. Why not? Watch the Cloyster come in at the end. Oh, never mind. Well, we might survive this. Thought we had a chance. We're going to burn up this Gengar. What comes in next? If it's the Cloyster, we can Bloom Doom it, and we're not going to win, but we'll bring it to... No, if it is Cloyster, they don't have Focus Sash on that. Because Gengar was holding Focus Sash, and it's Cloyster. This will be interesting to see if we can pull this around. We're going to go, of course, for the Z attack. What am I doing Pokemon? I chose to switch Pokemon by mistake. Z-Power. Bloom Doom. Might have Ice Shard. No, we're going to get the Bloom Doom off. We might have pulled this through. I don't know how. Losing Machamp as early as we did certainly put us back a bit. If we can get the power off that I like. I've been knocking out the nice specially defensive Primarina with this Bloom Doom as well, so I think Cloyster's low special defense is not going to handle this. That's a win. That didn't look like it was going to be a win, but that's a win. I'll take it. This is what I was saying. Seeing my Pokemon, like, when I first got Charmander, Blaze as a Charmander, back in Fire Red, it's like, you know, who would have thought he would come so far to do stuff like that? Bloom Doom? Come on. Anyway, that is match number 1 for day 3. No need to save that one, of course. As I said, I think yesterday, what I'll probably do is maybe in tomorrow's news update video thingy, if there's not a lot of news to talk about, I can do a little recap of the battles that we did, or that I did off camera, the ones that I saved, and just show you some of the highlights. There's been some pretty interesting highlights, I will say that. So I'll go for another at least 2 matches, maybe 3. I might go for 4 matches today just to sort of make day 3 the bigger day of them all. We've got plenty of time left in the video as it is. So my rating currently is 1473. Yeah, I'm below the 1500 mark that you start off at, but not that far below. Remember, some of these online competitions, I've gone as far down as the mid to low, I think 1300s, which I am ashamed about, but sometimes, like, I like using the Pokemon that I have raised. I don't necessarily go for teams that are the top level, like, you see Garchomp a lot, Tapu Koko's used a lot in this online competition. I want to use my guys, you know? If I'm going to lose a match, I want to lose with my Pokemon. I would rather win, or I'd rather lose with my Pokemon than win with Pokemon that I am not that invested in, if you know what I'm trying to say. So, we see a Tapu Lele, a Mimikyu, and an Arcanine. So I wonder what 3 they're going to bring. Let me think here. What are they going to lead? I'm going to say they probably want to lead with the Tapu Lele. How fast is that? Have we seen it outspeed Gary before? Because I'm thinking I could go for 2 waterfalls. 1 waterfall after a Dragon Dance does not seem to be enough to bring down Tapu Lele. There is the flinch possibility, though. I'm going to bring Marowak to break the disguise with Bone Meringue and then still get some damage off. And as for Arcanine, I don't know. Let's just bring Machamp. I don't think Blaze is going to do too much in this fight. So Gyarados, Marowak, and Machamp. Or Gary, Marowak, and Machamp. It's funny, some of my Pokemon have nicknames, you probably noticed, some of them don't. Machamp, the reason he doesn't have a nickname, back when I was writing my stories, when I was chronicling my adventures through the Pokemon Blue days, Team Rocket, my 2 Team Rocket villains, had a Machamp and a Mach, starting off as Machop and Grimer, of course. And much like Jesse and James, they didn't nickname their Pokemon. I thought that was your lead. So they didn't nickname their Pokemon. At that point, like all the writing I've done of Machamp as an enemy, when I saw my own Machamp, I was like, I can't think of a name other than Machamp. So he didn't get a nickname. Marowak, if you watch the Pokemon Blue playthrough that I was doing for some time ago back then, he's supposed to be the Cubone that you get from... you don't get, but he's supposed to be the Cubone that Mr. Fuji's taking care of. So we're not faster without Dragon Dance. That's good to know. That hurts. Even with the Psychic Terrain, Gary handled that, though. That's pretty cool. Can we get a decent waterfall attack off and get a flinch, if not a straight-up knockout? Come on. Do it, Gary. You got this. Choice Scarf, is it? Okay. I see. So, how do we deal with that? The answer is we do not. A Choice Scarf Tapu Lele. If I had a Dark type, that would have been great. That reminds me. I was going to say, now, if I had known these were single battles, as if you missed... Oh, by the way, if you missed the team I'm using, check out Day 1's episode, and I'll show you the team with the movesets and such. But, if I knew it was single battles, it probably would have affected who I brought. I brought Jiggy the Jigglypuff on this team because I thought it was doubles. He has Light Screen, he has Helping Hand. Not really doing anything in these battles as it is, though. So, if I had known, I could have replaced him with someone else, and I wasn't even thinking. Choice Scarf Crocodile with Moxie, my Pokemon Irwin, he would have been amazing with this. You know, outspeeding things, getting off some powerful hits with Earthquake, Rock Slide, Crunch, whatever he has, and getting the Moxie boost every time a knockout. If I had known they were single battles, I could have brought him. Yeah, we're going to forfeit this match. Machamp doesn't need to take a hit. We know he's going to lose to this thing. So long, Tapu Lele. Take your Choice Scarf and get out of here. Which does remind me, though, I was talking about switching Pokemon up. Now, if I had thought about the whole thing, I saw Irwin as a Gen 5 Pokemon. I caught him in Unova. I know that, you know, he's not a Kanto or a Alolan Pokemon. I completely forgot. As soon as I saw a Crocodile on the opposing team yesterday, I forgot. Sandile are found in the Haina Desert. I could have brought him, but I didn't even think. Next time, I'll be a lot more careful with my planning. Anyway, talking about Jiggy the Jigglypuff, I realized I haven't used him in this competition because, of course, he's not really the best Pokemon to use in singles. I want to give him at least some screen time. If I'm going to lose, I'm going to lose. But I want to bring Jiggy anyway. So, can I bring him in on this team? Well, he could Dazzling Gleam a couple of these things. What would be the best lead? Do I want to bring him with this? I think I kind of do. I don't want to just send him in there to be knocked out, though. Let me think. Well, we see a fair amount of physical offense. Well, I'm going to do the same thing. I see a Cloyster. Whenever I see Cloyster, I'm scared, okay, of the Bloom Doom. Or no, of the Shell Smash, which means I have to use the Bloom Doom against it. I'll bring Gary because he'll survive with a Focus Sash, and I'm bringing Jiggy. I'm going to get Jiggy with it. I don't care. This looks like a team that I might not be able to win against anyhow. This is a throwaway match. No offense to my opponent. You know, I'm sure we're both going to play our best, but since I don't think I'm going to win, even with the cool Team Skull Boss music, I might as well let Jiggy have a chance to appear on the channel in these battles. Alright, so what do you lead with? Cloyster? I'm going to say Cloyster. Lead with your Cloyster. It's too bad Incinerate doesn't burn the Focus Sash, but in a way, it actually does burn the Focus Sash. Alright, as predicted, we see Cloyster lead. Would they expect the Bloom Doom? Even if they do, I can't risk not going for it. I gotta go for the attack right now. Bring it down to that Focus Sash. Gary can survive the Icicle. No, wait! If this is a multi-hit attack Cloyster, the Focus Sash that I have is going to do nothing. Anyhow, let's launch the Bloom Doom. Something I didn't plan on for this team was speed priority, which I really should have, because if I can bring this to 1, a simple quick attack would defeat this Cloyster. Never mind, it's not a Focus Sash. Alright then. Well, that's one big threat out of the way. I'll take that. What is next? A Mimikyu. I see, and a Timer Ball. Now, do we see a Z Splash from this thing? I'm going to try... Well, it's going to be faster, I think. These things are pretty quick. I'm still going to see, are we quick enough to Air Slash and get a flinch? I don't think we are. They're carefully selecting their move. Or maybe after seeing their Cloyster get destroyed, they put their 3DS down and have walked away. But quite often you will see... Now, if you don't know what the strategy is with Cloyster, if it holds a Focus Sash, the opponent disconnects. That's a win, I think. I think that's how it records it. Anyway, Jiggy hasn't had a chance to shine yet. I could have brought him in on that fight. Anyway, let's continue battling. But yeah, the idea is, with the Focus Sash, Cloyster will survive any hit with 1 HP remaining. And if you can set up with your Shell Smash, your speed, and your two offenses sharply boost, Ron from Mexico. And of course your defenses go down, but with your speed boosted and your attacks boosted, with the skill link ability, you can launch attacks that do 2 to 5 hits, always landing 5 hits, doing a lot of massive damage after that Shell Smash boost. So that's why I'm always terrified of, Cloyster. Now, I'm also afraid of Tapu Lele. Is it a Choice Scarf Tapu Lele? All things considered, Gary would be good here. So we're going to bring Gary. The Starmie does worry me. Let me check the summary of Jiggy at level 50. What is the Eviolite even doing for him? Defenses are 68, 63, so about another 35 on top of those. So a little over 100 for each. Not amazing, of course. Well, Gary would be good against the Muck with Earthquake, Arcanine, of course, with Water, and Water on the Mudsdale as well. Trying to flinch out the Tapu Lele. I think maybe Machamp. And I'm going to bring Jiggy. If we see that Starmie, I think my chances are pretty much done anyway. Those things are fast, they hit hard. Don't think they can really take that many hits in response, but if they're faster and they knock you out, they don't need to worry about taking any hits because you ain't going to be launching any. Don't lead the Starmie. Actually, no, lead the Starmie so I have a chance to Dragon Dance. Thank you! I led with Gary, didn't I? I think I did. Now, this could be a Thunder Wave Starmie. Regardless, I am going to go with the... Well, haha, there goes your attack stat. I'm going to go with the Dragon Dance, of course. I'm expecting we'll see Thunderbolt, maybe Psychic, something like that out of this thing. Power Gem could also be a thing. But we will survive with Focus Sash, and with our +1 attack, we might... Never mind. We might get the knockout with Crunch. But a Beware comes in. Shiny! Very cool. It's almost like a golden bear costume of some sort. I'm making a reference to 5 Nights at Freddy's. Anyway, we still have a chance to now set up with another Dragon Dance. Because what does the Fluffy ability do? It boosts Beware's defenses, or no, physical defense, makes it more weak to fire. But we still have our Focus Sash intact. We will survive whatever hit you go for. Bring it! Thunder Punch. Just don't paralyze me, we're all good. Focus Sash, thank you. Alright, what does the Waterfall do for us? I wouldn't expect Beware to have speed priority, but you never know. I could be completely wrong on that. But, can we at least get a flinch, if not the knockout? Wow. And that's with 2 Dragon Dances. Okay. It's time to get jiggy with it. We are going for that Dazzling Gleam. Come on, Jiggy. Let's see if the Eviolite even does a thing. Now, would they actually be scared enough to switch? Huh. I'm going to go for a Thunder Wave. Hammer Arm. Alright, come on, defenses. Jiggy took a hit. Look at that. How about that? Land the Thunder Wave. Yes. Does the Dazzling Gleam get the knockout now? I probably doubt it. But, Jiggy, you're doing something. I like that. Alright, Dazzling Gleam. How much can we get out there? How slow is Jiggy? I know that Thunder Wave only brings down to, it takes away a quarter of your speed now. But that thing also Hammer Armed. Its speed went down from that too. What? Alright. We're pretty much on the losing side. Would they try to switch into their Psychic type? I'm gonna go for Knockoff. No. So I gotta try to make some crazy plays if I'm ever going to try to win this, but... Oh no. Don't punch! Don't punch! No, no punching! Alright, here we see the all-out pummeling. Which is going to seal our fate for this match. But I like this. Day 1, we had 3 losses on camera. Day 2, we had 3 wins. Day 3, we have a mixture of the two. A win, we had a disconnect, we have a loss. I'm going to call it right now. Notice how they lose the black outline when they're getting pummeled? I don't know why, but... I was going to say, did we survive that? Based on how slow that was going down? I thought we did. No, we did not. The Golden Bear has stuffed us inside a suit and tossed us aside. But that does leave us time for one more match. Yeah, because technically that's only 2 matches I played on camera, isn't it? The other one was a disconnect. Right, because I Bloom Doomed the Cloister. Alright, now, I guess technically, as far as you folks are seeing out there, I am at an even sort of win-loss ratio in these videos. I now have 4 wins, 4 losses. Let's see if our final recorded battle is going to be Let me get the right music. So I'm at 1460 rating right now. I don't care about the rating. I got my Pidgeotite. I got my Steelixite. But let's see if my last battle recorded for the channel will be a win or a loss. Essentially solidifying my fate as, did I win this competition, as far as you guys know, or did I lose it? Of course, when it's all said and done, I will let you know what my final rating is. It's not going to show, like, it shows me the rating before I go into the battle, but it's not going to be until they finish tallying all the information on the website that I'll be able to see what my, final standings are. But I'll let you know that in an update video, maybe even next time I do a Sun and Moon video. But, anyway, I was just saying I fought 34 battles. Did I do 3 battles already in this? I've lost track. I still got time to go for one more anyway. I don't care, we're doing it. Come on, send me one more opponent. I've got the best music for the final battle already keyed up. Watch it be a steamroller where I just get, like, choice banded by, or choice scarfed by a Garchomp or something. Nobody wants to take on the professor. Where's all my opponents? And, excuse me, I'm still kind of like, sort of nasally and such, but as I finish this video and I start saving it and editing it and such, I'm going to finish doing all my matches. I think I still do like another total of 15 for the day. So I'm going to do those off camera, but again, saving any cool battles as they happen. So then, we see ourselves with... That Primarina is kind of scary. I'm going to bring Blaze. I've seen Bloom Doom take those out so well. I'm going to bring Marowak in case we see Jolteon come in. And I'm also going to bring Gary for the Intimidate. That Kangaskhan could be a thing, but I could bring Gary in and Intimidate it so the Fakeo's not going to do hardly anything. This could be a Kangaskhan from a previous generation that might know Thunder Punch, though. That is the problem. But let's get this started. What was her rating? 15-something, I think it was? I think it was. I'm below. She's above the halfway mark. Does that bode unwell for this battle? Let's find out. So my opponent is challenging me to battle. She leads off with Nihilego. So that is, of course, not that good because we're leading with a Fire and Flying type. And as we know, Nihilego, UB01 Symbiont is Rock and Poison. So we're going to be going for our Ground type. I was going to say, we're going to be rocking our... I couldn't think of a clever pun to say relating to rock, so we're just switching. How about that? Power Gem me. Yeah, what's that going to do? Actually, quite a bit, because you got some decent special attacks to do. But we resist your poison as well. Now then, here's the thing. I can go for a Boomerang. You have nothing that resists that outside of something with an air balloon. So let's just go ahead and Boomerang away. What if you taught this thing to deal with ground types? Not bad, super effective, but down you go to the super effective twice, Boomerang. Never mind, one takes it. Good job, Marowak. Survived that, whatever hidden power that was. Don't even need that second hit of Boomerang. It should still show it hit, though, because the bone has to come back to Marowak, right? Now, I know the animation shows it, like, fly out, come back, and then fly a second time. They should do it where it flies out, hits them, and comes back and hits them from behind. That would be pretty cool. So, we're going to see a water move, I'm sure. Has Marowak... No, Marowak hasn't done his... No, I think he has. I was going to say, I could switch him out and go for... bringing Gary in. I can keep Marowak for the Jolteon, but whatever Jolteon has for attacks, Marowak's not going to survive. So, all that being said, I'm going to let Marowak go down. I was going to try a Thunder Punch. It's not going to happen. He's going to get destroyed by a Sparkling Aria, or just an Aqua Jet. We have defense, though. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, now we're going for the Bloom Doom. Blaze comes in. The Bloom Doom. Now, you could Aqua Jet me, of course, but I was going to say we resist it. No, we don't. But you're not that physically offensive from what I'm aware of. So let's go with the Z power of the Bloom Doom. See if we can get a one-hit KO on screen of this Primarina, which is potential. And if that Jolteon is the last one, I have the chance to set up with Dragon Dance on Gary and go for the Earthquake, which might be a one-hit KO. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Can we one-hit KO the Primarina at least, though? Wait for it. Here it comes. Boom. Alright. Come on, show me the knockout. Yes! So, critical hit. I'm going to say it didn't need to be critical. I've knocked out many of these things with a Bloom Doom. So the game gave me a critical when I didn't need it. Are we going to see Jolteon? No, we see Ninetales, though. That's also good for Gary. So with the drought up, it doesn't have Flash Fire, obviously. I could try to burn whatever item it might have, if it's a berry or something. I think the safest thing I'm going to Mud Slap, though. Lower its accuracy, super effective. Who's quicker? Oh, you're quicker. And I'm sleeping now. Sweet. Do you have Dream Eater? Can they learn Dream Eater? I think they can. Regardless, we're going to leave Blaze in for the time being. If we can wake up and land a Mud Slap, it's going to make Hypnosis a lot less likely to hit. Fire Blast. That's going to hurt too, in the sun. Oh, not nowhere near as much as I was afraid it would. Alright, that's not bad. We spend another turn sleeping, which means, I think, is it still 3 turns maximum for sleep? I didn't like when they changed that. Like, you know, it used to be you would have like a maximum 4 turns of being asleep. Yes, wakes up. And that guaranteed you could get a knockout with something like, you know, Hypnosis and Nightmare. But then they made it 3 turns, so you're not guaranteed getting a knockout using Nightmare anymore. Which kind of really ruins the effect of Nightmare, I think, anyway. So they still land the attack. That is fine, I guess. Blaze does fall to that, but Gary comes in. Now, do we see the Hypnosis? Because what I want to do here... Let's go for the Earthquake. Nah, I'm going to go for a Dragon Dance first, because I think this thing is still quicker. If it's quicker than Blaze, it has a chance to be quicker than Gary. So don't land your Hypnosis. This might hurt a bit, unless you missed, but you didn't. Very diverse moveset you have on your Ninetales, I'll give you that. Unfortunately, just didn't pan out, because if the sun fades now, which... Does it? I don't know. I'm going to say Waterfall takes this. It is no longer weakened by the sunlight. I think... Yeah, Ninetales drops this. And that is a win for our final match on camera of the Kanto x Alola Regional Rumble. Not bad, guys. Very cool. I was quite happy. How did that fight start? Oh, right. Bonemerang took out Nihilego. I forgot all about that. But that is that. So I want to say, thanks for watching my videos of the Regional Rumble. Leave a comment down below, letting me know what you thought of the battles and what you think of the team I chose. You know, obviously, Jiggy was not the choice to make. Because I didn't know they were single battles. I honestly thought they were double battles going into this, but I won't save that video. But anyway, I had fun. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to drop a like down below. Let me know how your battles are going in the Regional Rumble if you're participating. And if you're excited to get your Pidgeotite and Steelixite, which should be, I'm going to say, maybe within like a week after the contest is done, or the competition is done, when they tally the results and they give out the... It's probably going to be like sending to your Pokemon Global Link account a message letting you know how to download your 2 Mega Stones. But I don't know for sure. I gotta wait and see myself how they're gonna do that. But with all that, we are now done for the Regional Rumble. I still got some battle matches to play in the game. But as far as video coverage, we are now done for the day. So I want to say, once again, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see some other Pokemon videos that I have done, there's some links during the outro to those videos, and a link to subscribe to the channel for more daily Pokemon content. And with all that, I guess we're done. Professor Ches is now signing off. Thanks again for watching today's episode, Day 3 of the Regional Rumble, and I will catch you next time.